It's time for a kitchen trend video, so hang tight. These are the kitchen trends that I really love. And I hope you do too, so that we can be friends. But if you don't, I hope we can still be friends, regardless. Statement hoods. This is one of the areas in the kitchen, one of the few areas actually, that you can really make a statement. Go figure, I guess that's why it's called that. But it's the one area in your kitchen where you can really show off your personality, show off your design style. Now, all the other options can look great and can serve a purpose. In fact, in my own kitchen, I just have kind of a standard chimney style vent hood. But if I had to do it over again, or in the future decide to do something in my kitchen, I will definitely think about putting in something more of a showpiece, something more of a statement. In my chat with Nick Lewis, he pointed out that over the range is oftentimes a missed opportunity when you're designing a kitchen. And I thought this was really interesting because he's right. Oftentimes we will put a range hood or an OTR or some other similar type of unit and miss the opportunity to create something really special in our kitchen, an opportunity for us to display our own taste and our own style. Like, it doesn't matter what you like, doesn't matter what your preferred style is. This is your chance to do something that really stands out, that is unique, and it serves a really great purpose because you really should have good ventilation in your kitchen. I love farmhouse sinks. Now, that doesn't mean I love farmhouse kitchen design, though I do. I actually do like farmhouse. I have no issue with farmhouse, like modern farmhouse. I'm drawn to it. For whatever reason, it's something that I like. But I don't think you need to be pigeonholed into a particular style in order to have a farmhouse or apron front sink. And aside from the fact that I just think they look cool, they're actually pretty useful for protecting your sink base. I've brought this up in the past, but normally the sink base is the one cabinet that will always get the most warranty claims or the most amount of damage due to water dripping down over the sink and onto the doors and causing paint to crack or causing the wood to deform. And the only issue with this is that almost all manufacturers do not cover that in a warranty. Water damage, no. Apron front sinks actually help you mitigate this, which is a really good feature. Plus, there's all kinds of different designs out there. You don't have to have a white ceramic one that's bowed in the front. There's all kinds of different stone and metal sinks that you can get as well. And yes, it doesn't fit in every design style, but I think you can make it work with multiple design styles. And it comes down to whether or not you really, really like it and you really actually want a farmhouse sink. Because if you want one in your new kitchen, but you're like, I don't know if it's going to fit with this style, this is where I'll probably break away from other designers in saying that even though it might not exactly fit your design style, but you like it, like, it's your money and it's your kitchen and you gotta like it, so I'd say go for it. Now, if you're worried that it doesn't work with the style of kitchen that you're going with, well, that's a conversation that you need to have with your designer so that you can figure those things out. And if that's important to you, then that's something that you should think about in the design phase. However, overall, I like apron front sinks. Just make sure that they're a large single bowl, because other than that, forget about it. I love porcelain countertops. I like different stone countertops. I don't hate necessarily any countertop. I talk about some of the negatives of quartz sometimes, but overall it's a great surface. I talk about granite and quartzite and other natural stones, which I think are great. I like different concretes. I like different epoxies. I mean, there's a lot of countertops out there, but I'm really, really loving porcelain these days. I don't know what it is about me and heat resistance, but that's just one of the key things that I really want in a countertop. That's like a non-negotiable for me. And yeah, I got laminate, but if I had the coin to spend on countertop, I think I'd probably go with a porcelain. Plus, it has all the other benefits of stone countertop. Then it's very durable and scratch resistant and antimicrobial and all that other stuff. I think it's one of those countertop trends that's sneaking up the ladder of popularity. Now, the only hurdle in it becoming something that's really, really in the forefront is that fabricators and installers will become very proficient in its installation, because that seems to be one of the downfalls and one of the weak points in the whole supply chain. If you're looking for a countertop out there, at least go look around at some porcelain and see what you think. I like reclaimed wood. Now, I don't know its application exactly. I just like the idea of using recycled materials in your kitchen, whether that be in the form of a beam or in the actual cabinets themselves, which I think is really cool. There's many cabinet manufacturers that are using reclaimed wood and recycled wood products in producing new cabinetry, and I think that's a really great thing that we should be looking at. Saving the environment or being kind to the environment really isn't a trend, so I'm not trying to say that, in being environmental is trendy, but the look of what reclaimed wood offers and its versatility and the fact that it is recycled is really, really awesome. I think everybody should be treating the environment with some responsibility, and this is just one way that we can do it in the kitchen, is just by reusing and recycling things. Oftentimes in many kitchens you can use an old china hutch or an open shelf or bookcase or a sidebar or something like that to bring not only some visual interest, but some extra storage and accessibility into your kitchen. And this all fits into that reclaimed wood category that I really like. If you're planning a kitchen sometime in the future and you would like to work with me to help you design that kitchen, check the link in the description below to see how we can work together. I love, love, love open shelves. I'm just kidding, I don't love those. One of the trends that I love and many people love to hate are just white kitchens. Yeah, we all know I love white kitchens. If you've been following me for any time, you know that at least. And if you're new, you should consider following me for some time so that you'll know that I love white kitchens. I just think they look amazing. You can't go wrong with a white kitchen in my opinion. But I'll add to it and say this, I really love having white with some wood accents. Maybe natural wood cabinets or a countertop or a section of cabinets that is natural wood. Wood is just so natural. Are we sick of the word natural? I am. It's so botanical. I just love the botanicalness of wood. I understand, I'm gonna get comments that say all kinds of stuff about white kitchens, and I get it. Many people are sick of it or just don't like it, and that's cool. But I'm talking about what I like, and I do like white kitchens. I'm not sure if this is a trend, but dedicated specialty faucets, like a hot water tap or a dedicated sparkling water tap or purified water tap. I don't know what other kind of taps you can get, but having something that's dedicated like that, to me, I just think is a really cool thing. One of those trends that's actually usable as well. I mean, as far as the look of it goes, it doesn't look trendy, it's just a tap. But the idea of it is something that is really important. That's the concept, and that's what I'm trying to get at. The idea of having that is a trend. So I don't think trends necessarily need to be things that are, really visual and wow, it's so trendy looking. But the application, the functionality, that's trendy as well in my opinion, and I think that's something that we really should be looking at, is how the function of the thing can be trendy. And this is one of those items. Really, really like those. I have Michael from Kitchen Insider to thank for this one.
Hi, I'm Michael from Kitchen Insider.
Because the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm really loving paneled appliances. Really like the look of them. The more and more I go to IKEA and I see those paneled dishwashers, the more and more I think, that's really cool looking. I definitely want one of those. Now I can't have one, it's too late. I have my dishwasher, I'm not gonna change it anytime soon. But in the event that I did in the future, or for some weird reason we have to get a new kitchen somewhere because we become ultra rich and we move to the Caribbean, then definitely I think I'm going to get myself a paneled dishwasher and probably a paneled fridge. Now, some people don't like them because they just say, well, it just looks like just a wall of cabinets, there's no break in that. And other people say, I don't want to see an ugly fridge. Now, if you're buying a fridge for the sole purpose of, this fridge looks amazing, you're getting a specialty color, or you're getting some kind of fridge that for whatever reason you want it to be on display, then obviously this trend isn't for you. But if you're just getting a fridge for complete utilitarian purposes, it's just for freezing your chicken and cooling your milk, then you might want to consider putting a panel on that thing, because it's likely not very attractive looking. And that's the reason many people do it, is they don't want to look at an ugly fridge. Now, I'm not saying your fridge is ugly. My fridge I don't think is ugly, though many people think it's stupid because it has a screen in it, but other than that, I think it's awesome. Now, this can be a little more of an expensive trend because of the appliance that you have to purchase, and you gotta buy an extra cabinet door or doors to panel that thing. Really, price is subjective when it comes down to renovating your kitchen. If it's one of the things that you really like, then you should consider putting that in, then you should investigate that. If you are binge watching kitchen trend videos right now, check out this one because it's all about unpredictable kitchen trends. You'll love it.